Hey, Super Legends, you're through to Hot Hire, which is the #1 place if you're looking to get into your ideal job a lot faster and a lot quicker. Today's show, I've got a special show today, so I've got my very first guest. This woman is extraordinary. She's talented, she's beautiful, she used to be a scientist, and she's extremely smart, and she's my business partner. So I just want to say a massive welcome to you, Jo. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for that fantastic intro, and it's reciprocated. I feel the same about you. I think you're amazing, you're wonderful, you're beautiful, and I'm so excited to be your business partner.
You know, I was just thinking, it's like so funny because we do our programs every Wednesday evening, and I'd love people to see us, you know, like how we get ready before we start, when we're dancing about and we're doing all this, and it's, yeah, it's lovely. So absolutely love it.
That's pretty much what we did before this today. No change there.
All right, so Jo,
So
yeah,
cool.
tell us a little bit about yourself for the listeners, the watchers.
Okay, so just a quick whistle stop tour. As Dre mentioned, I'm a scientist by background, and my career, if you like, it took a switch nearly 2 decades ago now into the recruitment sector, and I haven't really looked back since. I have such a passion, and this is where Dre and I are very aligned. The passion is really about helping people with their career journeys and, you know, equipping them with all the right tools, the right mindset, the community vibe with the Help to Hire that we're doing at the moment as our program. That's our little baby project that we're hoping to use so we can impact more, because so many job seekers out there. So that's just a quick whistle stop tour. And throughout that, the career coaching has come hand in glove with the recruitment expertise that I've had. And that's how we have been supporting people. So that's just a quick snippet, if you like. Just
I love that. That's perfect. All right. So if we've got any, you know, people that are looking for new opportunities, have you got, you know, like maybe 3 to 5 tips of, you know, like some advice or guidance that would help them?
Yeah, absolutely. So the first thing to do, which is a really cool part, is evaluate yourself and what you actually want to do. So making sure that you actually know what you want to look for, that's the key part, and it could take you a little bit of time. You may have the luxury of time. You don't need to financially be in a role, or you might have to find something quickly. But this key thing, that's the #1 thing to do before you dive into the abyss of job searching. And so get your mindset right, understand what you want to do, and then do your research. Do your research, have some conversations, you know, what's the vibe like out there in the marketplace? What sectors are hiring? Does it tie into what I want to do as a role? And then, oh my gosh, the branding portfolio, which is why we're doing this 5-day challenge next week. You know, between Dre and I, what we're seeing is these common themes that come up. I don't want to do my CV. It's so tiresome. I think it's okay the way it is. I'm just going to apply to 50 roles with the same CV, and I don't hear anything back. Well, we would love to continue the journey of helping people and doing it specifically with the CV. So the branding portfolio, if you like, that's the next thing that you should really focus on. So once you've got that right, you can utilize it to network, you can utilize it to apply to roles, and you should always have it at the ready, even if you are employed. That stuff, you don't want to have to pick it up from ground zero again. So there are just 2 or 3 things that I wanted to mention.
Lovely. I love that, Jo. All right. And what have you got? What's new and what's going on next for you?
So career coaching is all the rage, right? And especially now, we've got so many people who have been impacted, but we've also got people who are unhappy with their current status. So what has happened at the moment is everyone's starting to question, what is it that I'm doing for a role? Is it in line with the purpose that I want to fulfill? And also the flip side of that, of I'm not employed, I've been impacted, I need to find an opportunity. So this is why Help to Hire was created. This is why we're partners, Dre, because we're aligned on these values of giving back to, you know, people out there. You know, they can really take control of their career. That's what we want them to feel. You don't have to feel like the victim that you've been impacted. You could really make a difference with the type of role that you choose to do. So Help to Hire is a key program that we're running, and we're also doing that 5-day CV challenge, getting your CV right. So at the end of it, you walk away with a CV that you're happy with, but making sure the mindset that it's a constant evolution. The CV, you don't have it like that and it's going to stay the same, because as an individual, you grow, you evolve, and therefore your CV does too. So they're the 2 top things, I guess. That's what we're spending most of our time, sleepless nights, doing.
Love that. Mic drop. All right. So, right before we wrap up, You know what I'm going to ask you?
I know.
All right, we need to finish with a dad joke. All right, so what have you got? Take it away.
Okay, a slice of apple pie in Jamaica is $2.50, but in the Bahamas it's $3. These are the pirates of the Caribbean. I love it.
I love that, guys. Thank you, Jo, so much for all of that value and for the joke. And guys, yeah, we'll catch you next week.